Oh, it was good. Oh man, what
Oh
the
my God,
fuck? My fucking
disaster!
phone is blowing the fuck up. Hopefully they don't. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do this. If I was on Wi-Fi, I could have just put the shit on Wi-Fi. Hopefully this call don't get fucking interrupted right now, man. What's popping with you, man?
What kind of phone calls are you getting, sir?
Oh man, battlers from specific leagues and shit wanting to battle really badly, type of thing,
Okay,
and other shit and other things. Just bruh, it's fucking crazy, man. People are excited about this shit, man. We about to really breathe some life into this shit, man. We kind of it's kind of what I wanted to do last year with the August shit when I ended up doing the Ouroboros thing.
right.
And we ended up like we had the crash with the NFT, so we had to restructure from scratch. We kind of just canceled the event, going to the Bay and doing the 2 day event, which was meant for last August. So this event was supposed to be last August, and we ended up doing the LA one, and pretty much we finally now like are just getting back. It took like a little while too, like a planning, and just I've been just like doing the whole branding on this shit, and just like the whole Battle of the Bay X idea, and the whole thing of us coming back and bringing back a lot of legends and just people that are just original styles. Like the whole entire card is just going to be crazy mix of just styles and people you haven't seen for a long time, and
Wow.
just a lot of crazy names, people from the east, from the west, from the fucking midwest. Like it's definitely my favorite card I've ever been a part of, and I'm just having a lot of
Really?
fun setting this up. Yeah, because just setting this up is just going to be so fun, man. And it's been stressful, but just knowing the reactions we're going to get from people, because all the matchups are going to be crazy. Like they're going to be really fun.
Diz, you hear me?
Did I cut out again?
Yeah, you good, you good, you good. Talk to me
I got,
about the
I got a
stressful
call,
part.
man. I'm gonna keep getting calls, but yeah.
Now you good. I'll make it as quick as I can. How stressful was it for you to make this card, though?
I mean, it's been insane, bro. Like, just a lot of ups and downs. I mean, I'm doing this for everybody else. I'm not even doing this for me. You see, I didn't put myself on the top of the card. I'm not headlining. I put myself right there because I wanted this to be for everyone else, kind of. And just the way this whole event is just, you know, putting on a lot of the people that didn't get chances too. And it's like a 2 day thing, but really it's a 3 day event. We have Friday night, we do it on the rooftop of the same place. We doing a lot of the people that didn't make the first 2 days, and some up and comers, and a lot of talented people from around the scene with just different type of styles. We're trying to kind of avoid the cookie cutter template style that's been coming out, and trying to
Yes.
bring it back to our original people that started this shit, because the cookie cutter people bring in cookie cutter fans, and then it becomes a culture, and that's kind of what separates and what creates a culture, you know what I mean? So we kind of are preserving all the old heads, and a lot of people coming out from just that have been instrumental in this culture. You're going to see a lot of faces there. It's going to be huge. It's a 2 day. It's really a 3 day festival type of deal, and we got some legends coming in, also from overseas. I got like a
Jesus
serious
Christ.
fucking. I got a serious guy coming in from overseas, and yeah, man, it's
Can
been fucking crazy.
Can you explain to the people how much love you get overseas? This I think that's underestimated how much love you get overseas.
I mean, our battle scene is a very small knitted thing where we only talk to each other and we feel like what's happening there is only happening. But yeah, I mean, dog, it's crazy. I mean, I don't really like bragging about this shit, but ain't a country on earth I can't go to and have a community. You know what I mean? Like,
Jesus Christ.
every country. I hate every country now. And to be real with you, I'm battling in 3 new countries this year and I'm battling in 3 new countries this year, big dog. And right before this event, I'm battling in Portugal. So I'm about to
What?
in July. I got a battle in Portugal. Yeah, bro. I'm on my Ronaldo shit, man. I'm going out there, and so like I got a huge following out there, man. The motherfuckers want to see me. They're like insanely fucking. They're going crazy at the fact that I'm coming out there. So so
Okay.
but yeah, man, and just a lot of
What's
shit, dog.
this?
Like,
Talk to me. Talk to me real quick. So is this GTX 15-year anniversary grind time? Is that how we pronouncing
well,
this
it's
event though?
basically it's like a 15th anniversary, almost a grind time, because like at the end of the day, like most of the people on the card are gonna be either grind time battlers or people from that era that were around or that didn't battle and were supposed to be on there. So it's more like a reunion. You know, we got Delmon Crew hosting the whole entire fucking
Wow.
event, and the way it's gonna be put together. It's basically on that level. It's kind of like a Fresh Coast event, and there will be people like probably a little bit from the outside, but they mesh in perfectly. You know what I mean? We got a couple of battlers that never really battled during that era, but they fit in so perfect right now that they're gonna be on that card. You know what I mean? Real Sick is a good example. I would have loved to have
Whoa.
him on this card, but his situation, we got to stay away from Real Sick. That's what sucks with politics and why they stop motherfuckers from having, these type of, and it's not like a shot at them like that, but it's like, when you like artists shouldn't be on exclusive contracts because of this, because it's like nice opportunities that be there for them. I'm not saying that they wouldn't be down to let them come, but we avoid those type of situations because we don't want that stepping on toes shit. But it sucks. Like Real Sick would have been perfect for this event. You
Perfect.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh
and
my God.
I would love to book him. Like he fits in. Like when you see the rest of the card, he fits in fucking perfect. You know what I
Mike
mean?
P.
Like
Mike,
the
a
way the
guy like
rest of
Mike
this
P.
card
Also,
is
right?
coming together. Correct. And like again, these guys' situations are very complicated to where politics has made it to where we can't jump on that right away. Like I've been wanting to get Mike P to do some shit, but he has his deal, and we don't want to step on toes because this is a culture to us, man. Like when it becomes mainstream and legal shit and suing, that ain't hip hop to me. So we're not going in that direction where we're gonna fuck over the fans for the sake of this shit, or for the fucking corny fans that say y'all need to understand business. No, you need to understand that this is a culture. You know what I mean? This
Right.
is beyond. This not just a business. It's a fucking culture first. Before the business was the culture. If the culture ain't right, the business ain't right. So it's kind of what it is for me. Like I'm avoiding certain shit, but certain shit, it's sad that we have to avoid it, But at the end of the day, if there's a way to work around it, I'm willing to fucking, I'm willing to always negotiate with that. And at the end of the day, it's for everybody's benefit. Like the way this shit's gonna be and the type of attention we gonna get for this. We have like a lot of people on board. I'm about to get Power 106 on board and like some really big media. So we're gonna be pushing this shit. Shouts out to Remy. Shouts out to Remy too. You might see her involved with the shit you never fucking know. You know what I mean? Like
Wow.
so and shouts out to Easy the Block Captains, both of them, because
Okay.
we're on that wave right now where we just, any battle rappers trying to fucking put their shit together, I'm in their corner, you know what I mean? Any
Mm.
type of independent wave shit, I'm in your corner, you know what I mean? That's not to say fuck you to the leagues, it's to
Right.
say I love you to the battlers. It don't gotta be fuck you to them. It could just be like, look, man, this is what I care about right now. I care about seeing the battlers win because I understand for the longest that we haven't won. We've been under this waiting for a phone call type of shit. I don't wait for phone calls, Letterman. You know how this shit
You a
goes. You know
legend, sir. You one of the goats, sir. We're not doing that. Come on.
what I mean? Yeah, and it's not like a braggy thing, but it's like, bro, we ain't waiting for phone calls. You know what I'm saying? Like this
Mm.
ain't not in 2023. We're not. You know, we ain't waiting for phone calls, man. Like you gotta, you know, we
Let
don't,
me. How much are you enjoying wearing the league owner's hat now? How stressful has that been for you wearing the league owner hat? Battle rapper slash league
It's
owner now.
really stressful, bro. It's almost not worth it sometimes, but the love that you get from making shit happen for people, it makes it like, you know what I mean? Like I love it. It's just really difficult. It ain't what people think. It's hard, man. Y'all the league owners and all these motherfuckers deserve a lot of respect because it's harder than it looks like for y'all, but at the end of the day, like I think we kind of the battle rappers trying to do our own thing right now, all of us, you know what I'm saying? I see Danny got his parallel universe thing. I might just go do something for him. You never know. I know what type of power I have. So if I come there and I bless somebody's shit, I know what's gonna happen with it. And I'm gonna get you international fans, unique viewers. That's what you really want.
Right.
Because a lot of these battlers battle the same people in the same talent pool, so the same fans are just being recycled. You battle me, you might just, you might get some new Russian fans, you might get a Bulgarian bitch might hit you up like, hey man, I'm trying to see what's up. So, hey.
This
People know. Hey, half my fans follow all the chicks on my Instagram. All my groupies, all my fans be talking to them. I see this shit all the time.
let, let me ask you this: Are you at a you're at a calm right now, aren't you? In your career, aren't you?
I'm a what?
You're at a calm in your life right now, aren't you?
I mean, I wouldn't say that. I would say just I'm in a different place. I'm just focused on, Everything happens in the right time, man. I think like just I'm in a different stage of growth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not negative. I'm not toxic. Even with being physical with people, man. Like people don't know, like way after the mass shit, like even up until damn near recently, like I've been very hot-headed, punching people in the face left and right. I don't go advertise it on the fucking on the thing, but I started
Right.
getting really strong, bro, and it started taking my ego away. And I feel like me getting injured was like a message to chill, because it actually, me being injured, kind of made me chill again. Like I'm not really as abrasive or just ready to just fucking just trip out on people anymore, because I know I'm not in that position to, like, I'm not physically capable because of my leg being fucked up, right? So like my leg getting fucked up also slowed me down and made me always reason instead of getting really mad. I started getting so much in shape that I was just like, fuck it, I'm strong enough to slap everybody in this room. The fuck do I need to talk for? You know? So like I feel like I changed a lot in that aspect, to where I'm not on no fucking like crazy shit like that. I'm just not. And it's the first time in my life I'm like that. Usually I'm always just with whatever happens and just not thinking forward. So like now I'm calculating, and you know,
Mm.
I got a lot to lose, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not just you know what I mean? I got a lot to lose. So
So
I don't move crazy. So I'd say I'm calm, but you know what I mean? A lot of stress, but we working it out.
okay. So is it you and your team who put all these matches together? Like we're gonna put this match together. Like how did Hollow and Thesaurus? How did that come about? It's about time. I'm
I mean,
surprised it didn't happen on Grind Time
I'm
years ago.
putting
But
the
yes,
matches. I'm putting the matches together, bro. But here's the thing, like, you know, I can't do this shit without like people helping me, bro. It's a really tough thing. So like Lush and Marissa have been doing a lot. So, but you know, the way these battles happen, it's obviously me like talking to these guys and explaining to them the importance of this shit. And really, it's more, I wouldn't give myself all the credit. I would give it to the battlers too, for realizing how important it is, and not being, you know, not being super diva-ish about the shit, and knowing how important the situation is. And kind of, you know, that helped me a lot with them understanding what the vision was, and them like listening and hearing me out, because I got a whole vision for this. I don't just slap cards together, like, you know, no disrespect, but a lot of these cards are slapped together. Letterman, they just put them together because one guy yelled at the other, and they're like, all right, we're gonna put these guys, and it's just random shit, right? And it's like, oh, this will sell tickets, oh, this will do that. And it's like, I'm not putting, or people are like, we need to do an event this week because this, they got an event the next week. So like these people, it's all this competition with the cards. This card was kind of set up based on the artists and the content, rather than, and hopefully that will inspire others to do the same thing, you know what I mean? And you know, it's just going to be a very clean event, like how all our shit is ran, you know what I mean? And
right.
you know, shouts out to everybody involved, bro. Like, it's gonna be really crazy, man. I haven't been this excited about a card in a long time. I know people feeling the same way, you know what I mean? And I feel like there's gonna be a lot of people in the building that are gonna be like from the scene, like from years that haven't appeared, and you're gonna
Yes.
see a lot of it. We're bringing back a lot of legends. Letterman, man, you're gonna be like, damn, he's battling. Damn, he's back. Damn, he's back. Oh shit, he's back. Like, yeah, because that's what I intended on doing last time, but I was only able to bring back satire. Remember?
Right.
And
You brought
like
that time back.
I brought
Facts.
satire back
Facts.
versus Marv One, and
Mhm.
I was really happy about that. And I was really happy about that. But like now we got satire in a better situation, like where he's in a 2-on-2 and something that he really wanted. Like they wanted this battle. They wanted DNA and clips. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I originally was setting hit them versus Shuffle T and Marlowe from
Wow.
England. And like I
Wow.
felt like them would be a crazy battle, but now, yeah, but like I feel like this is even crazier, like for the whole scene in America, and just it's more of a battle that they wanted. They didn't really want to do that battle. And I feel like Dumbfounded is really motivated. Dumbfounded is not battling. I want to be the first person to say that Dumbfounded did this for the love and not for a check, man. This guy's fucking incredible. Nobody could ever call him a diva, bro. Dumbfounded is the fucking GOAT for how quickly he agreed and how easy he was to fucking deal with, bro. I am mind blown. You know what I mean? Like, that is the man. You know what I mean? And I'm
Mm.
expecting a crazy performance from him because he wants to do it and he wants to battle. And that's what I'm looking for with these battlers. I want to get them hungry enough to where they're not just thinking of the money, you know? And it's kind of been still an issue with me with some of these battlers. But what about this? And it's like, dog, you have to understand this is for you to refine that spark and deliver something in a crowd that's going to receive it the right way and not hate on it, and just the whole way the product is, bro. This is our shit. This is what sparked really the whole entire era. Like, this is what
Yeah.
all the fucking came from. You know what I mean? These
Mm,
Battle of the Bay events, bro. These were the biggest events that were happening in battle rap. Period.
mm. Are you worried
Like,
about? Let
what
me
up?
ask you. Are you worried
Yeah.
about some cats who hasn't battled in a long time that they might have rust? Are you worried about that at all?
No.
Okay.
None of the guys that I booked, I'm even the least worried about. About 2 or 3 of them have already just been sending me random bars because they can't contain themselves, and this shit is nuts.
Woo. Mm,
Yeah. One of
wow.
them, man, I can't wait to announce this motherfucker, bro. Like, this guy, bro, one of the
Uh,
fucking best writers ever, bro. One of the best writers ever. I can't wait to fucking announce this motherfucker, man. Like, and just he's been so excited. I just didn't even realize that he would get that motivated, and the fact that he's been that motivated and just, yeah, bro, this shit's about to be crazy. We'll probably drop another announcement in like 2 or 3 days. You know what I mean?
wow.
And
Okay.
then we're gonna keep adding slots. We're gonna keep throwing in those slots. We're gonna keep filling those in with just crazy battles. Day one, day two, day one. Both days are gonna end up crazy. You're not gonna be able to pick one or the other. You're gonna have to get both days.
Are you surprised that Hollow and Thesaurus, this is the first time they seen each other? Are you surprised it took
It's so
2023?
perfect. It's so perfect, dog. It's the most perfect place for it to happen in the Bay, in front of the most perfect people that fuck with Hollow and Thesaurus, with the least biased place it's gonna happen. Just it's the most perfect fucking area for it to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is what Hollow does. He comes to people's cities anyways. You know what I mean? Like, for Hollow, this is
Facts.
another walk in the park. You know what I mean? The Hollow shows up in people's cities and battles them. You know what I mean? So, like, this ain't, this is back when how he battled Awkwards and how he battled
Woo!
Pass. Like, this is what
Pass.
Hollow does. You know what
Aqua's
I mean?
fast. Yes. Classics. Yes.
This is what Hollow does. Like, that's what Hollow does. You know what I mean? So I
Mm,
feel like, he's they got, let me keep in mind, these battlers keep getting 3 weeks advance to fucking do these events. So you've been seeing like Clips and DNA and Hollow and all these guys on 3 weeks notice, right? And this is because there's this weird machine. This is why we set up all this shit. Like, we announced it 2 months in advance. This shit like been in the works for like 3 months. It's been in the works for like a couple of weeks or a month. So, you know, they've had they technically have 3 months of preparation. It's a different type of shit that's gonna hit for you when they have that much. You know what I mean?
wow. All right. How happy are you for
So
Thesaurus for making
that
his
battle's
URL
gonna be
debut?
fucking crazy,
How happy? How happy were you for
and that's
Thesaurus?
amazing.
Well, I didn't like the fact that
Very
he come to URL and get a 1-round battle. I felt Thesaurus should have got a 3-round battle on his URL debut to this.
correct, and it's okay. It's cool. I mean, they put him as a headliner. I would have talked shit if they didn't. He was the
Right.
headliner. That's good. They made sure they didn't put him in the middle of the card or opening up or some weird shit, because I would have probably been calling them about that. But I think Holmesy's a fucking amazing guy. He deserves a battle like that.
Uh-huh.
I think he's a great dude, man, and he's a great rapper and a writer.
Mm.
He has a great vocabulary, and it was a good matchup to give to Source. And yeah, it's a 1-rounder, but it's cool to get his feet wet. You know what I mean? I'm proud of my boy. You know what I mean? This is gonna be his biggest look right now, so it's good he's coming off that too. You know what I mean? He's been doing a lot, man. He's been touring the whole country, so he deserves this. He deserves to come home to something big after a year of just fucking touring the country and giving people, you know, crazy performances for just for the love, pretty much. Like, he's not a diva like that. Like, he don't be asking for too much. You know what I mean? Like, the source just be coming through every time and just fully reliable. You know what I mean? And I
Right.
feel like he's been pushed into positions where he's been rapping on 1 week notice and shit like that. So, like, you haven't been getting the best of source. You're gonna put him on 2-3 months notice, you're gonna see a different version of him. That's all I gotta say.
What about Ilmac though? Do you think
It's
that
the
are you
same with
surprised
Hollow.
he's never touched URL?
Hollow,
Or does it matter?
I don't know. Like, I feel like URL has stayed away. URL has stayed away from kind of like the diverse thing. Like, they've been doing it recently. I feel like because they've realized that they're alienating themselves, and I feel like they might end up like being more diverse. But that they have a problem to deal with where with their fan base is not trying to hear that. So they kind of put themselves in a box. Like, yeah, they could have Thesaurus come battle, but it's like you already got a brand, and your brand is pretty much like Chess and Rock and everyone that sounds like them. You know what I mean? So
Right.
that's why it's Safari Soli or whatever his name is, and Foots and all
So
these guys.
Flair
It's gonna be
Soul,
this.
man. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You know what I mean? These guys are gonna sound like the same guy over and over, and they're probably talented. It's just, you know what I mean? It's gonna be like the same shit over and over. And I feel like, I don't know. It's a style thing, like for me. You know what I mean?
Give me
So
top 3 battles in grind time history.
I don't know, man. That's kind of hard to go off the
That's kind
cuff
of
right
hard,
now.
right?
But
I
I
feel
mean,
you. That's hard.
obviously,
Yeah, that's hard.
Conceited in Arsenal was fucking crazy as dog shit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Me and Swave is fucking incredible. Like I don't know,
Yeah,
I don't necessarily like throwing myself in it, but I kind of have to because of how good and how important me and Swave was, bro. People forget like that was me going over
that
there
was
when
a
they said
grudge
I wouldn't
match.
go with. I'm scared. I'm scared to go to New York. They're gonna kill me and all the same shit that they've been doing after the match shit. They were doing that shit before, you know. And I went out there solo and fucking went through all the shit. The motherfuckers telling me they gonna stab me and shoot me and all this fucking shit. And I fucking rapped my way through that shit and it was incredible. And like that shit was like a game changer, and it was nuts, bro. Swave at the time too, bro. He was nothing to fuck with. You know what I mean? Like
Absolutely.
people are, and he's crazy right now again. But like that was a period where he was really, like, you know, you battled Swave. That was a fucking serious thing. That wasn't like people are trying to act like that's like a regular battle on a card. Like that was a
Mm-hmm.
top tier headliner. You know, PH fucking hosting like that shit was incredible. You know what I
R.I.P.P.H.
mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
RPPH, man. Like, I mean, yeah, man. The anniversary that was just like 2 days ago, and
Wow, 2 days ago.
on the day yeah, bro, like 3 days ago, and like on the day me and fucking Cannabis battled, I didn't even realize that, man. That's fucking nuts.
Wow.
I
So
didn't even
this
realize that it's the same
pay
day.
per view, how much for the pay per view?
We haven't put it up yet, but it's gonna be like
Okay.
$50.
Okay.
It's gonna be like $40 to $50. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be more than that, but it's gonna be worth it because you gonna see like all the craziest shit ever. You know what I mean? Like. And it's just gonna be like that quality that you guys always want, you know what I mean? Like it's just gonna be crazy. The atmosphere. I worked on everything, bro. Like just the way the sound's gonna be, the fucking stage, like everything. It's gonna be flawless, and it's gonna be the best footage in battle rap.
Is Avocado? Is he
Yeah,
working
man.
on this?
No, no,
Right.
no. We're doing it with Rap Grid, and we got a bunch of other guys that are involved, man. We got some really high quality, talented people involved, bro. It's gonna be fucking amazing. You know what I mean? And just really professional motherfuckers, man, that are very reliable and have a track record. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have like amazing pay-per-view. Everything's gonna be crystal clear. Everything's gonna be the way they want it. You know what I mean? We'll make sure that we ain't gonna do nothing wrong on this event. That's for sure.
Without saying your name and everything, are you looking forward to your opponent you're battling?
Yeah, of course. You know what I
Mm.
mean? I'm definitely to be real with you, this ain't about me though. Like I kind of
Wow.
it really isn't. I don't really care for my battle like that. I care about everybody else doing really good and just because I'm gonna be real with you. All the battles on this card are some of my favorite battles ever. Like it's crazy. Every single one, down to like the little ones, are fucking amazing. All of them are. All of
Mm.
them are good.
Listen, you told me one battle. I can't say it, but I'm hyped for this one battle you told me about. I can't say it, but I am hyped for one particular battle. I think
Oh
when it
yeah,
gets
I
announced.
did tell you some shit.
Yeah, you did tell me. You did tell me. You
I
did
did
tell
tell
me.
you some shit, huh? I told
Yo,
you some shit.
there's gonna be one battle. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be a classic. I'm calling it
Yeah.
now. The C word. It's gonna be a classic.
The C word. Hey,
Yeah, the
these
C
all gonna
word.
be classics, bro. They're all gonna be a bunch of C words.
What's good with you and Crook? Are we still getting that this year?
Oh yeah, I just like so me and Crook, man, like I told you guys we had a funding issue, you know what I mean, like because of the shit crashing, but he kind of stayed on deck with it and just he's still with the shit. So I'm basically using this to build up to it, to be honest with you. If you want the honest opinion, I didn't want to just come out of nowhere like me, Dizaster versus Crooked Eye, and all you guys on my undercard. I want people to realize that I really do this for the love. Like maybe one day people will realize I threw this event first, so everybody else could shine, and I put myself on the undercard because, like, what? I'm battling Crooked Eye, bro. Like, do I really need to be the fucking star of the show?
Right.
I don't. I'm not gonna be fucking headlining the event. You know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, like, we got a build-up thing, and then it's gonna be my turn to party the right way. I promise you. When I come through with my shit, it's gonna be done the right way. Unless something gets in the way and ruins it from here to then. But I doubt it, man. Let's pray that don't happen. But everything seems good.
Can we get Diz and A Ward in 2024?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, we'll see where I'm at in 2024 after the crooked shit. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna want to do that because you gotta know with A Ward, you know, I'm not like I don't hold grudges, but like I forgive, but I don't forget. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like,
Right.
I do remember, you know what I mean, trying to set up a battle with A Ward. I do remember him high horsing me and acting like he was too cool and all this shit. Like, so I don't know. Maybe if it presents itself in the right way, I'll do it again. But this is what I tell people. I got certain windows where I get excited to battle people. I'm not young anymore. Like, I'm not
You
like
OG. You OG, Diz.
I'm
You
not
OG.
like these kids. Like, yeah, I'm ready to go. Whoever you got, bro. Whoever you got, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Smack calls like, I'll battle anybody. I'm not that guy no more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I kind of need to really feel it to get into it. So like something inspires me to want to do it, which it's not like a far-fetched thought, to be real with you. It's just not a priority, and I just don't see it as in my lane. Like, I'm in a different market in my head, and just like I'm kind of just tunnel visioned on bringing this style back of what we do. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And just, you know, recapturing the essence of this Bay Area shit. Like, that's kind of, so I might have Frack on this. Yeah, I might see Frack on this card. We'll see what's up.
Frack is nice. Let me ask you a question. When you're calling people to come on the card, right? Is it hard to tell Dizaster no? Is it hard to say Diz no? Is it hard
For
to say
some
that?
people it is, but for some people it ain't. But I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like they do give me a lot of respect, and I love the battlers for that. You know what I mean? I feel like they do, and they kind of understand it from my perspective because they seen me manage my career the way I did, bro. I didn't have nobody manage my shit. Look at all the big ass battles I've got myself. People start crying all the time. It's so crazy. Like, remember Math? Like, yo, why do they give him Cassidy? Yo, he got Cassidy, and they always get mad, and they're like, yo, they're giving him battles, and it's like, no, but there's no they. It's literally me.
Right.
It's me. I'm doing this shit. Like, when the oxymoron thing happened, everybody was like, look, he comes there and they give him the biggest battle. Motherfucker, I set that shit up. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's like the Assassino battle that we just did.
Right.
Obviously, I was like, who the fuck's going to think to do that?
Yeah.
So, you know, us returning to the Bay, I'm pretty sure a lot of people wanted to do something similar to this. A lot of people feel a type of way. They might feel left out, or it should have been them, or, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I'm the one doing this and putting in all the work for it. You hear me? Like, because I care about the shit. Because I don't want to slap cards together just to be in it for a business. Because I fucking love this shit. And if it goes away, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to love anymore. You know what I mean? I got soccer. Shit.
Right. How much do you miss Pat Stay?
A lot, man. I was just thinking about him yesterday, man. I was just like, man, because he would be like, he wanted to, like, me and Pat would always talk about his debut out here, like, on our shit, and just like him coming back and doing some crazy shit. Like, I had so many sick ideas for Pat, bro. You don't understand. You know how I had the viral event, the Halloween event that I did.
Right.
Danny Myers battled copywriters Shredder and fucking Raphael. We had Bruce Jenner versus fucking Caitlyn Jenner, Roan versus No Shame. I was this year we were supposed to do, like, I'm gonna do one too. I'm doing another virus, but I was gonna have Pat Stay battle 5 people at once, right? Pat versus 5 lower tier dudes dressed up as Iron Man, Superman, and all these guys, like all the fucking Avengers or whatever, and he would be dressed up as Thanos. And like, we would have Pat Stay beat Thanos in a battle, and he would take on, like, it would be like those ciphers they do. Like, it would be almost like a cipher where he just bodies everybody in it, and like they're all dressed up as the other fighters. You know what I mean? And I thought that was gonna be like some crazy shit. And when I first told fucking Pat about it, he's so funny, bro. He's like, who's Thanos? And I was dying. I was like, bro, Pat, you're fucking hilarious, bro. I was like, look, I'm like trying to show him this big ass purple freak and shit. And I'm like, look, bro, this is the guy. And he's like, oh man, that's crazy that I started showing him footage of this shit. He's like, oh, this guy, you know what I mean? And like, shit like that. Like, I think about, like, he was supposed to be part of shit like this because the whole fucking card is really funny and humorous and got character to it. And he would have just fit in so fucking good. You know what I mean? I was just thinking about him yesterday, man. Like, Like, man, Pat's
I
spirit,
love
man.
that dude, man. I ain't gonna lie. I love that dude, Pat Steve, man.
He's the man, man. He would have been
Love that
calling right
dude,
now
man.
crazy. Like, he would have been calling right now, like, telling me all this shit about this card and everything. Like, he just
All right.
really
So this,
supportive.
let me get this right. August 12th and 13th, when you told me it's 3 days though, right? So is it August
Yeah,
11th?
August 11th.
12th?
Before that, we doing like a GTX Academy thing where some of the battlers that don't make it to the first to the weekend, we gonna put them on that. It's still gonna be a really good one. It's for the smaller ones and some other guys that we gonna bring back too. So it's still gonna be a strong day zero. It's like a day zero event. You know what I mean?
All right. And we're gonna get more announcements this week or next week?
This week we're gonna announce another one, and then next week probably two, and then like another two, and like, you know what I mean.
Okay.
So, but this week by Friday we're gonna announce another one.
All right.
Gonna get this fucking paperwork done tonight, man. So much fucking work, but yeah, but get this shit done, and then yeah, this one's gonna be fucking hilarious too. So it's gonna be great, man. I'm excited. This one got a return in it.
All right. I know I'll talk to you again as the card is going on. I'm gonna try to get some guys from your card and interview them and everything, man. This, man, I appreciate you, my brother.
I appreciate you, man, as always.
You already, brother.
My guy.
Peace and love.